Welcome back, guys, to another video from Mr. Week Gamer. Today I will be using a different camera than normally. Um, I hope you can see everything clear. This is the HDR XV500 550 something series. It has some HD. It should be full HD, but yeah, it's different from a 35mm camera. Uh, yeah, it does quite well, especially for a consumer level camera. Uh, yeah, let's start. Today the conversation about the outdated Mac Pro and what kind of graphic card should be there. I mean, the CPU will be plenty, but I hope if they choose to opt for the 79 series, I hope they take the XFX graphics cards, because well, if you've already seen the card, uh, it has a pretty decent accent. Uh, it doesn't need to be from XFX. XFX just probably sent a message from who you want this, but the cooler itself is built by a different company, so they could do exactly that and put their own name on it, from a Mac Pro or Apple product, something like that. Although we already know that none of the Apple products are made by Apple. Designed, some of them, okay, some components, or the design of the appearance is clearly designed by Apple in California, but the stuff inside of it is all just Foxconn, Intel, Nvidia, ATI, AMD, 8 Heroes or something like that, Toshiba, it's all thrown together stuff. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, we all know that those companies, what they make is just fine, but it is not completely made by Apple, and that would be nearly impossible, because there's only one CPU. There's only one company that makes Intel CPUs, and that's Intel itself. They have different manufacturers, but it's all from Intel. Back in the days, they had some kind of alliance with IBM and Motorola, but that disappeared, and it would be pretty awesome if they would go that route again, because the PowerPC processors are very decent CPUs, and I would like to see an APU from IBM, because in some way these processors are more faster than the Intel counterparts. It was lastly proved with the Power 7 against the newest Titanium EX Nehelm architecture. Of course, completely different from what you normally see, but it got totally blown away by the PowerPCs from Intel, and if Apple would still have the PowerPC processors, I think we would see a lot of more speed than we get now. And we all know the reason why they took the Intel over the IBM. It was more power efficient. It made less heat, and it was easier for developers to make, because if they would have, it was PowerPC and Intel to get on the same time at the very moment, and it's difficult to make for Intel and PowerPC because those two processors work differently, and you gotta develop for that, and that costs money, that costs time, and yeah, it's quite unhandy, but for us it would be better. But yeah, and I don't say those i7 processors are slow or something. I mean, it's way beyond that. I mean, I have now the outdated version of the Intel processor. You will have the 26K and that stuff, but I'm not thinking about upgrading anytime soon. Not with such an expensive computer. I mean, if you gonna want to go that way, and you're upgrading once per year with the iMac, such a thing, that's gonna be alright. I mean, it's expensive. God damn, it's $2,800 what it cost me. Okay, I got off the tax I got back, but without these upsides, I don't think I could buy this computer anytime. Not anytime soon. And if I would have the money, then probably some new would come out. So no, that's not for me. Too expensive, you know. And yeah, that's just the thing. Let's go to the back to the HD6970. And yeah, I know I type hard, but yeah, I've done that since I was that little, 7 years old. I was, and my daddy was always like, "Are you mad, bro?" No, I'm not mad. HD. And I think they don't gonna adapt for the overclocked version, especially not for the highest end version. If they go for one, they go for the HD 7970. Yeah, because it draws less heat, it costs less. It's probably a few centimeters smaller, but I'm not sure of that. So that's more money for Apple. I mean, it's all about business, you know. I mean, those are beautiful. Those are beautiful. I mean, okay. Most of you people don't give a shit about how the graphics card looks as long as it works, and that's fine. That's the way it should. But I have a lot of the time I have my case open, and I have not the normal case. It's upside down. Uh, this is the XFX, but no, they're probably just gonna go for the reference version, and I hope they will go with the new series, because Apple, really, the Mac Pro is outdated. I mean, and I've heard some rumors that they gonna stop with the Mac Pros, because they think, they say, it's probably true, that they make more money off the consumers than the creative part. The creative part, I mean video editor, visual effects, yeah, all that kind of stuff, music composers, all those people need more power than the average consumer. But fuck, they still ask about $5,000. I mean, what the fuck? And I'm sorry, US. Fuck, $5,000. That's a shitload of money. Fuck. And still an HD 5770. I mean, 5870 is still a fast graphics card, but it's outdated. I mean, fuck. I mean, it's about a few years ago. No, I think a year, maybe more. And we all know the law of more. So, and it goes for this. The 6970, the speed between the 6970 and the 7970 is probably not that even that big. Although maybe I'm upgrading, maybe not, because games these days, yeah, I find them, the more I play it, the more I say, well, someday consoles would be the only way to play your game. I mean, pirate stuff and all that shit, we all know it's just for the sake of money. I think they're going to stop with the PC parts. Seriously. It's slow as fuck. I mean, you need 2 of those graphics cards to play some kind of Metro 2033. I mean, what the fuck? 2 of, well, probably sucking up 300 watts of your wallet. I mean, goddamn. And of course, the consoles don't play 1080p. They're just sticking with, I believe, 960 by whatever. But most of it is just upscaled. And there are a few games played at 28 1280 by 720. But that amount is that small. But yeah, if you don't want to spend a car on your computer just to play a few games, you're going to go a good road. I mean, what do you spend for such a PC? Okay, uh, maybe $1,000. $1,000 I couldn't sell. I can buy a 360 or PS3 or maybe the upcoming PS4 and 362 version, Xbox 3, just call whatever they name it. I think they just going for the I don't know. I don't know. I hope they play some 4K videos, do some 3D, whatever. Such a console, what's gonna cost? $600? With a nice and decent PC, you're done. The only thing you need more is some good surround speakers and receiver, and then you're done. What the fuck? The only reason I got such a big ass PC is I do my study with it. Film Academy, no, Open Studio has some projects, and I make my videos, and I just want to be ready for it. I don't want to say, wow, this a shitload of videos. I'll put it on my computer, and I'm gonna run it, and it's going for a few weeks. It's rendering. I don't want that. I don't want that. I mean, time is valuable, especially in this brand. If you some kind of art director, or no, art director is nothing. Some kind of director, you know what I'm talking. It's going to take everything what you do takes a long time, because people don't play always smoothly. Things go wrong, so time is very valuable. There is never enough time. Yeah, but well, we'll see you back at another video. This was it for today. This was Mr. Weekgamer. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.